what percentage should the ACOS be on your pay-per-click? We have an ACOS of 160%. Is this ideal? Normal? Great question. So just kind of going off of what I was just showing you guys with our leash launch, our ACOS right now is 339%, which is horrific, right? That is terrible. We've spent $356 to sell $104. So when we say, is 160% good or normal? Is this ideal? It really depends on the time frame. If this is your first 3 days, yeah, that's great. That's probably pretty normal. Have you been selling for 6 months? That is horrific. Like, that is terrible. You need to be changing things ASAP. So, and it's really also really hard to say, like, okay, at the 30-day mark, you should be under 100%. At the 60-day mark, you should be under 80%. I try to give some students some benchmarks to work towards, but also what affects your ACOS, guys, remember this, is your spend. Like, that's what this calculation is based off, is your ad spend. If you want to finagle the ACOS numbers, you can do it very, very easily by simply dropping your spend. For example, my current ACOS, 339%, super high. But I've also only been running ads for 3 days, and I spend $100 a day. So I spent $356. So it makes sense that the more I spend faster, earlier, the higher my ACOS is going to be. But I could go in here. Like, if I wanted my ACOS to be 80%, I could probably make it 80% tomorrow. All I'd have to do is go in here every single campaign, drop the bid all the way down to 35 cents or something super low. I would get barely any impressions, barely any clicks. But as soon as I got one sale, my ACOS would be super low, because I could run ads for a week, spend $18 in ads because my bids are so low, I'm barely getting any impressions or clicks. I spent $18 in my first week in ads, and I got a sale. $40 sale, sweet. My ACOS is 50%. I'm crushing it. But I only made one sale and I only spent $18. Is that really helping me out? Is that moving the needle? Is that growing my business? See what I'm saying? So that ACOS number can be finagled so easily, just depending on how much you're spending every day. So that's why, again, like, it's a real case by case basis. I try to tell most people, if you're spending like the amount your product costs per day. So if you're selling a $25 product and you're spending $25 per day on ads, I would try to, within the first 30 days, get under 120%. But again, like, I don't know why I'm saying that, but that's, again, if you're like trying to just grow slow and steady and reinvest profits and not spend a crap ton of money on ads. That's like the conservative, slow growth, let's try and make our money back as fast as possible philosophy. But if you got money, if you're willing to push the envelope a little bit, if you believe in your product, then yeah, you can be a little more aggressive. You're going to have a 339% ACOS in your first week, but you're going to sell 8 leashes instead of 1. And it's just going to help you grow that much faster. So hopefully that kind of answers that question on, is 160% ACOS good? Is it bad? Is it ideal? Depends on the time frame, depends on how much you're spending every day on ads and kind of what your goal is there. Obviously, the sooner you can get profitable, the better, because then you're not burning $500 a month on ads. You're making $500 a month from your sales. But it all depends. It really depends, guys, on your budget, your strategy, what you're comfortable with. So that's what you got to understand. Look at your budget, look at your goals. What kind of risks are you comfortable taking? Some people aren't comfortable taking loans, credit card debt, like that kind of stuff. And that's fine. You just got to grow at your own pace.